In 1993,
They're leading a revolution in business and in genius.
a young engineer sat in a Denny's diner booth near San Jose with two friends and $40,000 in their pockets. That engineer was Jensen Huang, and his ambitious conversation that day would reshape the entire technology industry. He and his co-founders Chris Malachowski and Curtis Preem had no real idea how to build a company, but they believed in one thing: that specialized processors called graphics processing units could revolutionize computing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GTX 1080.
3 decades later, Jensen Huang still runs that same company as its CEO, and it has become the world's most powerful technology firm. The story of how NVIDIA reached this status is not just about building better hardware. It's about understanding the future before anyone else saw it coming. This is the remarkable journey of how a company that started in a restaurant booth became the undisputed king of artificial intelligence. The GPU breakthrough that changed everything. For years, NVIDIA focused primarily on gaming graphics. The company invented the GPU in 1999, and for nearly 2 decades, this remained their primary market. Personal computers needed powerful graphics for video games and visual effects, and NVIDIA dominated that space. But Jensen Huang always believed that GPUs could do far more than render beautiful games. In 2006, the company released QDA, a software platform that would fundamentally transform how people could use graphics processors. QDA opened the door for developers to harness GPU power for scientific computing, financial modeling, and machine learning. Most people paid little attention at the time. The real turning point came in 2012 when a neural network called AlexNet, trained entirely on NVIDIA GPUs using QDA, won a prestigious computer vision competition and proved something profound: GPUs could perform machine learning tasks far faster than traditional computer processors. This breakthrough sparked the modern artificial intelligence revolution, and suddenly, everyone wanted NVIDIA's technology. The unstoppable QDA ecosystem. What makes NVIDIA's position almost unassailable is not just the hardware itself, but the software ecosystem built around it. Over the past 18 years, NVIDIA has invested billions into developing CUDA, creating a network effect that competitors simply cannot replicate. More than 4 million developers worldwide now use QDA, and virtually every major artificial intelligence framework, from TensorFlow to PyTorch, is optimized specifically for NVIDIA GPUs. When machine learning researchers want to train the largest AI models in the world, they choose NVIDIA not because they have to, but because everything works better on NVIDIA's platform. The company continues to introduce new chip architectures every single year, staying ahead of competitors at a pace that would exhaust most organizations. AMD's ROCm software and Intel's alternatives exist, but they lag significantly behind in optimization, adoption, and developer support. Building a software ecosystem of this scale takes decades, billions in investment, and a community that trusts your technology. NVIDIA has all three. This software moat is arguably more valuable than the hardware itself, which explains why companies like Google, Microsoft, and Meta have attempted to build their own custom chips, only to discover that the real challenge is not designing a better processor, it is creating better software that works as seamlessly as QDA. The market dominance that defines an era. Today, NVIDIA controls between 70 and 90% of the market for artificial intelligence accelerator chips, depending on how you measure it. In 2023 alone, NVIDIA tripled its revenue and earned more than $100 billion from data center sales. The company achieved gross margins exceeding 80%, which is extraordinary for a hardware manufacturer. NVIDIA's flagship chips like the H100 and the newer Blackwell processors sell for $30,000 or more, and customers wait in long lines to purchase them. Every major technology company on Earth, OpenAI, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, and countless others, needs NVIDIA chips to build and deploy their artificial intelligence systems. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, reportedly told investors that his company would spend $1.4 trillion on artificial intelligence infrastructure over the next 8 years, and the vast majority of that money flows directly to NVIDIA or to data centers filled with NVIDIA processors. Elon Musk himself spent billions to acquire hundreds of thousands of NVIDIA chips for his AI company xAI. Even though Musk and Altman are bitter rivals, they both cannot escape NVIDIA's dominance. The chip shortage of 2023 and 2024 created a surreal situation where some of the world's richest companies literally could not buy enough chips no matter how much money they offered. Jensen Huang reportedly told major technology leaders that NVIDIA would produce as many chips as physically possible, and even that was not enough. This is the definition of a monopoly in practical terms, even if NVIDIA does not legally hold one. Jensen Huang's three-decade vision. Jensen Huang's role in NVIDIA's ascent cannot be overstated. He has served as CEO for more than 30 years, an almost unheard of tenure in the fast-moving technology industry. His net worth soared from $3 billion in 2019 to over $100 billion by 2024, making him one of the world's wealthiest individuals. Yet despite achieving nearly unlimited success, Huang remains famously paranoid about competition. He has publicly stated that he is worried and concerned about losing NVIDIA's edge, and he acknowledges that many powerful competitors are actively trying to displace NVIDIA's dominance. In response, Huang has accelerated NVIDIA's innovation cycle, releasing new chip architectures every year instead of every other year. He has also deepened NVIDIA's ecosystem, adding networking technologies through the Mellanox acquisition, developing specialized software platforms, and creating an end-to-end solution that makes it increasingly difficult for customers to switch to alternatives. When Mark Zuckerberg and other technology leaders meet with Huang, they treat him with the reverence typically reserved for historical figures. In 2024, Zuckerberg posted on Instagram comparing Huang to Taylor Swift in terms of celebrity status within the technology world. This level of influence is extraordinary for a person running a semiconductor company, but it reflects NVIDIA's central position in the future of global technology and business. The competitive threats and future challenges. Despite NVIDIA's overwhelming dominance, real threats are emerging. Google is investing heavily in its own Tensor processing units, now in their 6th generation, and claims they deliver superior performance on internal workloads. Microsoft is developing custom chips with code names like Maya and Cobalt to reduce dependency on NVIDIA in its Azure cloud services. AMD is scaling production of its MI series processors, though competitors still significantly lag in software ecosystem maturity.
Sam, you've been considered one of the leading figures in AI. You co-founded OpenAI, which led to ChatGPT.
OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has embarked on an ambitious quest to reduce his company's reliance on NVIDIA, including plans to build custom, in-house chips with Broadcom and TSMC, launching in 2026. He even pursued a controversial strategy to raise $5 to $7 trillion to build a global network of semiconductor fabrication plants. Though this plan evolved into more pragmatic partnerships, Elon Musk has suggested that NVIDIA's dominance will eventually erode as competitors catch up, and as specialized chips prove effective for specific tasks. He told investors that he would build chips at higher volumes ultimately than all other AI chips combined. Though such claims have become common in Silicon Valley, however, the fundamental challenge remains unchanged. Beating NVIDIA requires not just creating comparable hardware, but building equally sophisticated software, fostering a comparable developer community, and maintaining momentum for decades. It is far easier said than done. An unprecedented position. NVIDIA's journey from a Denny's restaurant to a $3 trillion company represents one of the most remarkable achievements in business history. Jensen Huang took a technology that most people thought was impossible and built an empire around it through relentless focus, decades of investment, and an unwavering belief in accelerated computing. The company's position in artificial intelligence is so dominant that it has attracted the scrutiny of governments and regulators worldwide, who worry about over-concentration of critical technology in a single company's hands. Yet NVIDIA continues to strengthen its position through innovation and strategy. Whether future competitors will successfully challenge NVIDIA's dominance remains an open question, but what is certain is that the company has changed the trajectory of human civilization by making artificial intelligence practical, accessible, and transformative. For now, the age of artificial intelligence is defined by NVIDIA, and that remarkable ascent shows no signs of slowing down.